chosen ones, like chosen ones have a real relationship with God. They have a one-on-one connection with the Most High. And in a big way, that one-on-one relationship supersedes anything like worldly and superficial. you know a lot of times believers, they say, well, your relationship with God needs to look like this, or you need to look like this, or you need to cut your hair, and you need to do this, and nah. But in reality, you don't need to do anything like that. A relationship with God is personal, and by having that interpersonal relationship, you're in communion with God, and God sees you and knows you on a deep, intimate level, and you know him. And so in a big way, like, that relationship is spiritual and it supersedes the physical, but a lot of the time people turn to the physical world in order to try to build that relationship with God, or even convey that they may have or may not have a relationship, whatever. But in reality, all you need is just you and God, and that's it. So, when you get to that point of just realizing, like, I don't need this pastor or this thing or this whatever in order to be in communion with God. I could have a personal relationship with God, and my God could be right here with me, right next to me. Like, he could be with us in this conversation right now, like, he could send you this video, like anything, like, that's a real relationship. And that's the mark of being chosen. When you're chosen, you can have that relationship. But at the end of the day, I want to really highlight that anyone can have that relationship. Like, it doesn't take any sort of special anything in order to cultivate a relationship like that with God, And so, yeah, spend time with yourself, spend time alone, spend time with God, spend time in nature, and God will come to you. And you could talk to him as long as your heart is open, And so, yeah. But, yeah, that concludes my message. I just want to say thank you to everybody that, has been subscribing to my channel. And I also wanted to say that, yeah, like, if you have a friend that may need some motivation or inspiration or whatever it may be, send them this video, and, tell them that you care about them, tell them that you love them, and yeah, so, yeah, MMJR out.